You are an artist in the Netherlands. You have created a painting or a photo, an article, a film, an illustration or a book. Maybe you have worked on it as an actor, a musician or a dancer. It is also possible that it was made on commission. Be that as it may, you own important property. Besides, you are probably a self-employed professional. You have made an investment. Your talent and craftsmanship are in your work and you have to be able to live off it. But how do you arrange that? To facilitate selling your creation, you may work with a publisher, an agency, or a record label. They prepare press releases, send promotional material to media outlets, and make sure your work is available. They incur costs for this, and of course, they want to recoup these costs. And that is possible if your work pays off. So you sign a contract, deliver your work, and then it's sold. The seller, a bookstore, cinema, gallery, retains part of the selling price. Then the publisher, the record label or the producer, does the same thing, and so there are easily 2 or 3 parties between you and your audience. And at that point, there is a chance that you don't know what will happen to your work or what you will earn from it. Yes, you see your photo as a banner on a website, or you recognize your film on the plane on its way to Hong Kong, or you are congratulated on a success that hasn't made you a penny wiser. But how is that possible? It is your work, your creation, your property, isn't it? How can it be that intermediaries sometimes make a profit and that you can't even make a decent living from your creative work? Surely the law provides that as a creator or performer you are entitled to fair remuneration for granting an exploitation right? And surely fair means that the financial remuneration is reasonable for all parties, doesn't it? However, in practice, you may sign a contract while your work is unfinished, and the eventual profit the end product will make is still unclear. And you often do not have a strong negotiation position. If you won't do the job, 10 others will, which means that you may have settled for unsatisfactory agreements. And in the end, you also get a royalty statement that is so unclear that you can't understand it at all. So this has to be improved. For example, you sell your work without an intermediary, so the proceeds go straight to you. You hire an agent or a manager who negotiates very hard for you. You register your work with a collective management organisation, CMO, which negotiates a reasonable fee on your behalf for lending your work via a library, for copies people make for personal use, and for televising it, even if you've made your work on commission. You join a trade union or professional organisation so that together you will be stronger and they can make proposals to improve the Copyright Act and the Neighbouring Rights Act. But a good law alone is not enough. It must also be observed. So make sure that you have proper contracts, that you know what happens to your creative work, and that you receive a proportionate share of the proceeds. This is the best guarantee that you will make a living from your work and that you can be a self-employed professional.